Nostalgia everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's lesson, what we're going to be doing is Stand By Me. It's a lovely tune. We have a strumming section and we have two different tab parts. So we have the main bassy tab part, and then we have one in a higher key. So we have two different tabs to play. They create a nice harmony together. So let's get into it. Alright guys, for today there are 4 chords. We are going to need D, A, B minor and G. If you know those chords, skip ahead to where we get into the strumming part, but if not, I will show you them quickly now. G is the second box A string, it's the third box big E and third box little e. Your D chord is your second box G and little e string and third box B string. Your A chord is all in the second box D, G, B. And your B minor chord then is the second box first string, third box second string, so E, B, and then the fourth box D and G, the fourth and third. And when you strum B minor, I want you to only strum the bottom 4 strings. Okay, if you're more advanced, you can do B minor bar chord, so you're just turning that first finger into a bar and covering all of the strings, and that way you can strum all of the strings. But if you are beginner or intermediate, you can just hold a chord and only strum the bottom 4 strings and you'll get the same sound. Okay, so let's get into the song. Right guys, the strumming pattern for the song is down, slap, down, pause, up, slap. You're starting off in your D chord and you're doing that strumming pattern 2 times in the D chord. Down, slap, down, pause, up, slap. Down, slap, down, pause, up, slap. Then you're switching quickly into your B minor chord, same thing. Down, slap, down, pause, up, slap. Down, slap, down, pause, up, slap. You're into that G chord. Now the G and A, as you can see, are underlined, which means that they both share. So G will do the first half of the strum pattern and A will do the second half of the strum pattern. So G does down, slap, down, pause, up, slap. Switch into that A chord, down, slap, down, pause, up, slap. And then finally you're back to a D chord for the full strumming pattern because it's not underlined. Down, slap, down, pause, up, slap. Down, slap, down, pause, up, slap. Okay, so they are the chords, and that's the song the way it's supposed to be played. So you have that D, B minor, G and A. So it should sound like this. And that is the way it sounds when you're strumming. Now if you want to put some words to that, it would go something like this. And the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light that we're gonna see. So as you can see, I just did one verse there. You do 2 full verses and then go into the chorus, and it's the same strumming the whole way through the song. So this would be considered a 4-chord song because you're just playing those 4 chords over and over and over again. You start in a D and you finish on your D. So that is the strumming done. If you're only here for the strumming, that's it done. If you're here for more, tab 1 is coming up next. So guys, we have the first tab, the bassy tab. So you're starting on the A string, and as you can see on this tab, it has 4 numbers in a row and then a little space, 4 numbers in a row and then a space. But what you're going to do is play 3 of those numbers, take a pause, and then play the 4th number. So go 0, 4, 5, pause, 5. Just like that, 0, 4, 5, pause, 5. And what you can do if you want to make it sound even better is instead of pausing, lift off that finger just a little bit. You're still on the string, but you're not squeezing anymore, and it kills the sound. So you're going 0, 4, 5, kill the sound, and then 5 again. And it creates that little silent pause rather than just holding the note. So if you hold the note, it sounds like this. And if you take that pause, so if you lift off that finger a little bit, it sounds like this. Okay, and that's the way we're going to be playing most of this tab. So most of the section comes in parts of 4. You play the first 3, pause, and then play the 4th one. So that 0, 4, 5 is played twice at the start. That will be played over the D chord, and then we're into 5, 4, 2, pause 2. Now here's the only section that's different. It has 3 notes instead of 4. 0, 2, pause 2. But the 0 is longer than the other notes, so it's 0, 2, pause 2. and that's played for the B minor section. Then we have the next part, 2 0 3 on top, and then 3 pause. And then we're going in reverse, so it goes 3 on top, 2 on the A, 0 on the A, and then pause, and then again 0 on the A. And then all on the A string, 0 4 5 pause 5, just like the start. And that is how the tab is played. So a lot of it is similar to the chord progression, so you could easily play this with the chords as well and mix it together into a little tab. So if you're just doing the tab on its own, it goes like this. And there you have just the first tab. So guys, for the second tab, we're going to start with your first finger on the G2, your middle finger on the B2, and then your third finger is going to be in charge of B3, but we're not getting to that note yet. So we start off with G2, B2, and then put your third finger on B3, pick, pause, and then pick again. So that's 2G, 2B, 3B, pause, 3B. Then it goes 3 2 0 all on the B string. Now what I'm doing there is I'm muting with my pick because there's no fingers to stop the sound resonating out. I just put my pick back onto the string and it kills the sound. So I go 3 2 0, put my pick back on, and then pick 0 again. Then it's 2 on the G string, 0 on the B string, pause, and 0 again. So again, I'm going to be using my pick to mute that sound. So it's 2 on the G, and then 0 on B, and again. And then it's 0 on the B, 2 on the G, and then 0 0 on the G string. So lots of zeros in this, so you're going to be putting your pick on a lot just to stop that sound. And then 0 2. So then it's 0 on the G, 0 on the B, and 2 2 on the G. And then 2 on the G, 2 on the B, 3 on the B as well. So just like the start. So not too different from the first tab if you play it nice and slowly. It does have more fingers in it, but it does involve a lot more muting with the pick as well. So it goes G, B, B. And that is the second tab. So guys, they are the two tabs and the strumming. The way the song is laid out is it's that played over itself over and over and over again. So what I do with the loop is I put the strumming first, and then I put the bass note on, and then I start singing as I put on the higher one. And then you can just add in your beats if you want as well. But if you're just playing by yourself, there is a version that we can mix them both together. So if you are to mix them together, I'll put that in a video later on because it does take a lot of describing and it's fairly difficult to play. You're trying to mix them together and go. Okay, but it's very impressive if you're trying to do it yourself. It's hard to sing with and play that difficult version, but if you're the guitarist and you already have a vocalist with you, then it's nice to show off all of your skills as a guitarist and mix those together. But guys, that is it from me today. Leave comments, let me know what you thought of today's video. If you liked it, like it. If you're new, subscribe. And as always, I will see you next time.